The following may include subject matters of war, violence, loss, and adult themes which may not be appropriate for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Far away friends, welcome back. Welcome my lovely players back to this table after a hiatus that was a bit longer perhaps than we may have planned, but nonetheless we are here and we are ready to weave the tale with hopefully aplomb.
Ready to rumble.
I'm going to be a bit rusty up here, so help me, but I have a little note from
He's got notes.
Constructed Chaos. Who, Alex and Morgan, not only were they about, but they surprised me with a little note that was up here.
That's nice.
And so Alex wrote, "Everyone goes up a level, so congratulations."
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Alex.
And the
wherever you
second
are.
GM, if you know, you know. Morgan writes TPK.
No. Actually, JK, I take everything back.
The Lord giveth and
Take it all
taketh.
back.
So thank y'all.
Total
So
party
we are
cuddle?
rolling hit
Total
points
party
right
cuddle.
Cuddle with a K.
With Newspeak. There you go.
Cool.
Cool.
And Toby,
Me?
you have a little something for us about a little something called Patreon.
Hey, we have a Patreon where we make things sometimes. We have interviews and post-session debriefs and in-depth analysis of all your favorite stories and characters. You can find it at patreon.com/Darkeport with an E.
With an E.
Yes, we do.
He's in the middle. Just
Wonderful. Yeah, and I was thinking about this. If faraway friends, if you have topic suggestions or things that you'd like to see us cover, I'm definitely open to that. I never want to get so locked into a pattern that we can't innovate, and that we can't be flexible. So if there's something that y'all would like to see,
Throw it in the
let us know.
comments.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the comments for sure.
Also get in the comments.
Caitlin, did you need anything tonight, love?
I need for everyone to like this video. I need for everyone to make sure they're subscribed. You could be watching and not be subscribed, and I'm gonna ask you really quickly, what are you doing? Please, I beg of you, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out.
Smash it.
Share our channel with any of your friends who are into actual play, D&D, or who know nothing about D&D and need a new form of entertainment. Let us be how they dip
you
their
go.
toes in the water. That's all I need from you. Very simple tasks, everyone. Thank you very much. Oh, and leave a comment.
Well
Or
done.
else.
Yes, we do.
MVP. Just write MVP Titus. Don't worry about anything else.
Actually, thank you. Reminded me.
Just say that.
Reminded me of the MVP. Before I dispense the MVP,
For yourself.
I'm just going to note here that, as any gamer knows, as any gamer in a long-term campaign knows, the BBEG of all campaigns is actual BBEG is real life.
True.
So, There have been some professional shifts for the better for some of our players.
Girl. You want books? I got you.
As a consequence of that, what I thought was going to be kind of a leisurely stroll toward the end of the campaign, because we are deep in the campaign and this is the final act, is going to be a bit more of a sprint. And we're probably looking at about 10 or 11 episodes left. So this has been, it's going to be quick. There's going to be a lot going on. And again, if there are plot threads, dangling or otherwise, that you want to see addressed, let me know. Okay?
Leave it in a comment.
I think that's a fair. I think that's a fair place to leave that, and we can expand on that as people are curious. All right.
MVP.
Oh yes, last one.
He's chomping at the bit.
So
Like, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
we had a tie.
Oh no.
Hi.
It's not my
So everyone gets
Between
one.
Angel and himself.
not my favorite thing. We had a tie between Grip and Titus.
Well, I fully meant to vote for Titus earlier today, and I totally forgot to. Like, no joke. I just it's fully spaced my mind, so I think that goes to Titus.
I want it to go to Grip. Let's arm wrestle.
War.
And y'all have put me in the you have rebuffed what I've asked for votes at the table, so I'm gonna choose. And I think even though I really don't want to diminish your excellent roleplay, Toby. I think
I had 2 scenes. He carried the whole second
no,
half.
but those
What happened
were
last
serious scenes, and you're dealing with like elemental questions. But I think it's
Obviously.
appropriate to have Ti-
Obviously.
to give Titus that one.
Yeah.
Justice is restored in this
One
world.
of the new book,
Balance
guys.
has been achieved.
I needed it.
And that actually gives you 1 morale point now.
I'm finally back, baby.
baby.
I want another horse.
So well done.
Although, if you want to give me 2 more before we end the campaign,
That's
that
true,
would be
you are.
great. I just need 2 more. I don't care about anything. Just 2 more.
That's true. That's true. 2 more, you'll hit your 10. Okay. All right, Candlebear, are we ready?
Oh my gosh, I'm rusty.
Here we go.
I wanted it a little longer to warm up the voices, you know? I gotta warm up the vocal cords.
After watching the last episode, that was much easier because I saw you tending the candle before we started. So
I did.
did.
You know, she's been neglected, so I had to give her a little TLC.
softening the ground. I love it.
Yeah.
And it has been quite a hiatus for all of us personally. I believe we have a journal.
We do have a journal today. Your journal today is brought to you by none other than the Lord of Germentum himself.
I did.
I didn't know I was doing a journal.
Right.
Nutella.
Okay.
All right. She said that we are fate benders. Aski Tioto is spoken by the Urilit. What does that mean to bend fate? Why are we given this power? Livia bent hers. She called on a teal to bend her to protect another. I was not able to change the course of her life. I was not able to protect her. When I think back on my life, I don't remember their faces. Falco and Portia, I don't think I ever truly saw them. All I can see now is what has always been. Predators in the darkness, their fangs only visible in the darkest recesses of my mind, reflecting the light of only moons. Predators. I don't remember their faces. They are gone. Leave the dead. A teal, showering of mercy on Livia. He is the god of love. Twisted love, but love nonetheless. His act to protect was a glimmer of light in an otherwise tragic perversion of justice. But it was still all the same. Light. I said to Livy on that roof of our house of a broken truth that I would thank him, and I mean it. I'm enduring what no son of my blood has ever done to thank those who dispatched my own sire. I don't remember their faces, but I remember hers. Livia. All you've ever done is to protect me. Now it is my turn. I'll make you smile again. I will do what is right by all gods. I am protector. I am Lord. I will bend fate to what is right. No matter to others, but I will do is what I've always done and breathe for what is right. Justice and truth. Now I look upon my city. I see all their faces before me. We are etching our time in history. For our oath is mine, for our oath is our land, and Jerementum dreams again.
Nice.
I felt that in the soul.
Soul Crusher.
Randy, you were gone last session.
It was.
Going back a little bit, not as much, unfortunately, as you and I would have liked, but exigencies of 11 sessions and so on. So, however, I'm going to surely give you credit for attending to the 60 refugees of faith who no longer have a place in their culture that left with you. And you've put their pretty formidable leadership in touch with their 12th Light analogs in the city. And you begun that process. This is a little bit dirty pool on my part because you don't really know the choice, but you have a choice to make.
Right.
Music
As you're
timing.
coming back,
That was great. Awesome.
it's our producer for you.
Have a choice.
So you feel an obvious pull to go back to the longhouse that the people of Jerementum, particularly the Kithki, particularly after you did the miracle of fishes at the healing hall, and they decided that you needed a place. And so the three clans got together, and they're putting together this Frankenstein pastiche of a building for you and your family.
It's great.
Where it looks, actually there are more than three, but the three main ones. And so the obvious pull is to go back to that and toward the keep, where you know that Titus has asked the town, the city, to gather there tonight. And at this point, it's not quite dusk, but it's been getting on. It was a full day of trying to get everybody settled. You know something important was happening at the keep, but for once you just had to drive. And I feel it's appropriate. I mean, you and I have spoken offline that Marcus feels like a very deep duty to these people because they've left everything now.
For the second time.
For the second time, essentially on, not exactly on your say-so, but on your, with your guidance, or there is an odd urge to go to the west and to follow one of the rivulets that's in Jerementum. For what, whether and why, and it's not really an area that we'd normally go into. Which do you follow?
What does the urge feel like? Does it feel like a pull in that direction? Does it feel like I'm being guided there? Or does it feel like it's just, that's interesting over there, maybe?
Make a religion check.
First roll back.
Ain't a good one.
13.
Okay.
I'll take that.
I was thinking about giving you another +2 because of the ring that you
15?
have.
Brutal.
Okay, that's how it is. All right. See, I may be warming up, coming back off hiatus, but Randy sure as shit is.
Ready, baby.
We're right here.
Bull, man. Grab it like it.
So the pole north is the pole of duty. The pole west is one of invitation.
I'm going to go to the west.
Okay. So you follow the rivulet, and so you were down, kind of down here where the 12th lighters are. You came back up, and you were about to, cross over and kind of do your thing, and instead you follow, and
The Booper crowd.
you begin to approach Titus's uncle's statue. And you know some of the history of that, but you don't know all of the details. And there are several things. There's not as much population here as there normally would be in the morning. Remember, the washerwomen are all out along along both sides of the bank. Some of the tanners too, because tanning is not something you want stagnant. And you see 3 figures with each other, and also a piece of marble, a large piece of marble that shouldn't be there. And make an investigation roll, and then you'll come up on them.
Is it perchance magical and evil so I can have it?
No.
She's back, everybody.
In the meantime,
It's in a rectangle shape, not an orb or
Oh,
something.
okay,
So
okay.
sorry,
You're fine.
you're out.
Okay. Then I don't want it.
That is a fair question.
Rope into all
Human
shapes.
I'm going to take a moment to just look at the marble first, and then I'm going to ask Sway to open my eyes.
You have time to invoke her grace.
It's a 19 on the die.
Wow. Okay, so that's really high
Grace
then.
invoked.
sorry. Needed to be higher.
7, 9, 27, 28.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Need a
Just
29.
just 27.
Oh, his god.
So,
He's Jesus.
man,
Jesus.
I'm trying to remember. Did your character meet Arwasa? Did your character meet the hidden Archmaga, who is here?
Yes, the
Yeah, it
one
was
who
a
You were
Yeah.
there for that scene.
Yeah, when I because I followed them along. She didn't have anything to say to me, but she was
That's
talking
right.
to me
That's right.
to
Okay.
Wesa and to.
I do go back and watch these episodes. That one though flew. That one I should have looked at to confirm, because I thought you were there, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so you recognize her. She is out and about with the 28, even though she has a cloak up, and she shifted her body language to be a little bit more just kind of generic and not sharp and commanding the way that she was in her own space. You still recognize her silhouette.
Is there a title for her in the city?
Not no.
known.
Officially, she doesn't exist in the city, and she wants to keep it that way.
Good wife then.
Yeah. The other two, though, you have not seen before. One of them, clearly frontier, male, maybe 10 years older than you, which makes him long in the tooth in this world. He still looks vital, but there's definitely a lot of salt in the pepper. Rough. How would I say this? Rough material for the hides, but the tanning and the leather working after the fact looks very good. And like he's basically hunted and skinned, and
His
then
entire life. Yeah.
and then produced all that armor himself.
Good job.
And he's talking with the most obvious kind of exception there. And this woman with the 28 investigation, like you've never seen her people before. She could be mistaken for the Lady Planners people. You knew her from the South, but the features are a little bit wrong. And even though she's nearly as dark, the undertone of her skin is more like an amber. And she has a gauntleted hand. I think she's only the second woman you've seen in articulated plate, because you've seen Veil in articulated plate. And yeah, finally you did. Okay. And she is resting her hand on a. I was going to play a little bit coy with you, but you see this pretty quickly. How the hell someone moved a large block of marble, you don't know. How the hell someone moved what looks like the detached tomb of Jason Tenderheart is beyond you. And that's what she has next to the statue.
Oh. I'm gonna walk up all nonchalant.
Yeah, just saunter over.
What you got there? I know that Arawas is talking intensely to him. So I'm trying to step up beside him and be like, "Good wife, strangers."
Yeah, that's my cue. And she leaves. The man, well built, kind of rangy rather than bulky. middling height, but looks tall because of the build. He just gives you a curt little nod and steps back away, not far, but clearly yielding the space. And the woman looks to you. She's maybe his age, maybe even older. But you see a what would have been a striking beauty that's now faded. But as the physical beauty is faded, you can feel something akin to dignitas has replaced it to fill and to grow. And she looks at you. She has a weapon at her side, Randy, you haven't seen before. It looks like some sort of metal studded club. There is a shield on her back, and at her side is almost quaint. There is a sling stone there, not arrows.
I'm going to give her a good once over. Like, it's just a good once over. Do I see any signs of religious trappings on her? Even small bits.
You do, but you don't recognize them. But you know instinctively that they're there until finally, over her, a little bit left of her heart, you see something that might be maybe some sort of scale, but the head is looped.
Like a variation?
Maybe? Yes.
Because I know the other pair that we just took off had a variation as well on ours.
Good day, little brother.
Do I feel emissary from her?
You feel something?
Emissary?
No. That would be you.
Good day, big sister.
She smiles. What a wonder to see another. You're not a Bellator Sanctus, though, are you?
Nah, he's up that way. More towards the keep.
And quite a fracas going on there, no?
And that way. There's two now.
That one. Yes, a Morkoi. It pleases me greatly to see that the order that I helped found, has survived and thrived and made its way this far west. She taps the sarcophagus. Jason was right.
I have a lot of questions. A lot of them. But the first one that I'm sorry I must ask. Do I feel Toya emanating from her now? Like a kinship?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, it's different from Titus. Titus is an opposite and equal reaction. This is kinship. Like you intuited the correct word.
Welcome to Germanton. Actually, I don't really have a question.
Actually, I have a question for thee.
Ask.
Something happened here. I do not see a placard, but it makes my task easier. It makes my sacred duty closer to the world of muscle and blood. Do you know the origin of such enduring heroics that they echo through the annals of time?
No. I know some, but I don't know if I know what you... Well, at this point, I actually pull out Jason Tenderheart's crystal.
That is a potent artifact. Your name?
Little brother.
How they call thee here?
Marcus.
Neftari.
Neftari. Welcome.
That, I assume, was given to thee in trust?
It was. Said I would know where to take it when it was time. I look at the coffin.
And do you?
There are two paths before me.
Oh, there are at least 7.
Well, there are two paths before me that I'm aware of. and one just appeared itself.
And she actually is smiling, like there's a twinkle of gentle humor in her eyes.
I had thought, perhaps in ignorance, to save somebody with this, potentially.
Preservation is not ignorance.
I don't know if it's possible is all. I'm going to try, because I think it's the right thing to do.
A true cleric's... Before I give you aphorisms, finish the thought.
I want to save a person who furthered Toya's will. And in that doing, condemned herself to death. I would like to balance the scales.
Is it yours to balance them?
That is what I'm uncertain of.
And that is the beginning of wisdom. One of the most difficult things that I ever learned was that you can do the right thing too soon. And even that itself can be a kind of violence. Not to you, but the people whose choice and autonomy you foreclose. Do you understand?
I do, actually.
You do.
I do. I've been thinking about it for a while. That's why I ask people if they wish for a blessing instead of just giving them one.
And like she gives you a deep nod. I'm sorry to take you away from your family. And she sees them kind of instinctively standing aside. Your wife, curious but not alarmed at this.
I'm gonna hold my hand up for her.
She comes over, and the kids start bouncing forward. And then
What was her name again?
Neftari.
Neftari. Kin, this is our big sister and auntie, Neftari.
Oh, okay. Well, and
Go say hello.
I want to play with her hair. Yeah.
Octavia immediately goes up. Immediately goes up. Can you kneel? Well, am I physically capable of kneeling? Yes, darling. And toward what end? Well, I want to braid your hair.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Would you please kneel? Octavia.
Oh, right. And as you hear it, and your wife looks at you. It's kind of a sight to see a woman all dolled up in that kind of dress, eh?
It's fitting on her.
It's a queer weapon.
Also fitting on her.
Suppose so. This? She might be strong then.
She is.
As you look at this two-tone slab.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a moment to to peer into the ring for a second.
Okay.
Ladies, there was talk of a hammer that had been lost to time. Is that hammer that's been lost to time?
Well, I'd have to taste it, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Click us.
Just stick.
And there's you hear a ding in your head.
All right.
Oh, you reach down and ding. And it is.
No big.
No big deal.
Does she catch that?
Probably.
No target. Does she look up when I do that?
No.
I'm gonna watch the guy behind her too, see what his reaction to her is, and all this situation that's going on.
He is faded into the woodwork. And in fact, he keeps looking. And he says, "About time I go, Neff." "I know. Godspeed, Marius."
Thank you. I don't know you, but thank you.
Oh, to the man, Marius. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Come back for dinner sometime.
So there
No.
are two of you now? She shrugs. Okay. So whatever more Neftari was going to tell you kind of dissolves under the family. And she doesn't seem put out. She doesn't seem rushed. she seems, in fact, Marcus, like she is fully committed to divine timing.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Unbothered queen. We love it.
I'll get the kids and family.
And she starts
for about 5 minutes and
she
be like,
starts-
all right, back off, you goblins.
Papa,
My brain isn't finished.
Yeah.
And I believe that the Lord has requested everyone at the keep. Alba, would you take them and I'll be along presently? Thank you, my love.
She gives you a kiss. Back in the day, she just would have given you a chaste kiss on the cheek. Now she gives you a lingering kiss on the lips,
We have to make another
Now you
meeting
guys
soon.
just like that. To her.
Is she pregnant?
Wow.
Now she is.
By osmosis at this point. It's every 9 months with you guys.
I'll be along presently. I'm gonna catch Servilia's eyes if she's there as well.
Yeah, she is. And Servilia, your sister, who is very pregnant. Yes, at this point.
He's like,
should
somebody's
talk.
got to be pregnant.
We should talk soon.
You think?
I have answers now. I didn't have before.
Just glad you're back.
I am too. And I want to check in on the little one. Make sure all's right in the womb.
She touches her stomach, nods, and then says, "Of course, this wouldn't be you if you didn't bring back some extra trouble.
And family.
About 60 heads.
Plenty of them probably gonna be family before we live long anyway.
Won't be the first time.
But they were needing some help.
Can't help yourself."
Yeah. Some of them are gonna be needing direction. That'll probably be you if you'd like to take that.
She doesn't answer. Alba actually goes up to Neftari, and Neftari leans down, and your wife whispers something into her ear, and Nef says, "I will consider that. Thank you." And then your family leaves. No role necessary. You see your wife is Alba's becoming more adept at exerting authority. Like she would have been wrangling and trying to cajole the kids before, and now she just tells them, "Okay, it's time to go," and they start heading up toward to join where everybody is now. The shadows are lengthening enough at the beginning of dusk, and the Lord's call is imminent.
Are we making this a new home for Jason?
With advantage, make a persuasion check. She wants to tell you.
I'm gonna use my morale.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Use it, yes.
Nat 1 on that first one.
And we love advantage. We're big fans.
With the persuade. And a nat 1 on that second one.
Oh my,
Oh my god.
Wow, Randy. Okay, well, roll the die 8. So
Oh, yeah.
that's a 1. So
Jesus.
let's see what it actually is.
And a nat 1 on the roll.
no!
She is not gonna tell me this time.
The tomb disappears.
Wow, whatever. I tried.
You trip and fall and break the entire tomb.
Yeah. She says,
It just goes in the dust.
"When the moment arrives, I vow we will have a full accounting. For now, Marcus,
Come with.
I cannot.
Are you leaving now?
No,
Then stay at my lodging.
I cannot.
Then come for dinner.
I cannot."
Off with you.
Where you
And
going?
I smile and I wave. I will see you around the
She shakes her head, and she takes your arm instead in an almost intimate forearm clasp. And she says, "Trust the plan. I have for 217 winters, and I think very soon it will be over.
I will.
Follow, brother."
Ole, you're so well.
Okay.
So well.
And
Moisturize.
that takes us into a certain gathering at dusk. I was picturing, Donnie, I was inferring this. We didn't and I want to see if this feels right to you. I was picturing that instead of you addressing everyone from the wall, I feel like you're addressing them inside of the courtyard.
In the middle of them, yeah.
In the middle of them. That's what I'm feeling like for your character.
He's a man of the people.
And obviously, Vale is going to address them from the wall.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so as your people, your resilient, traumatized, hopeful people start filing in, the courtyard, of course, is not going to contain all of them. So under normal circumstances, so what starts happening is that the scaffolding comes alive again. They're piled up dangerously thick, but they're laughing. And even the act of gathering and the fact that their lord is calling them is perhaps some reassurance in and of itself. And people just start packing in, and and aside from combat, I don't know that you've ever seen, like in peacetime, the people of Geramentum packed in like this.
Yeah.
And then eventually, when the courtyard can't hold anymore, one of the grands makes the decision, and she starts letting in one of Jerem's I don't want to even say nannies, but keepers, watchers, guardians. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
She lets them into the keep itself, and so now you have the shutters opening and people's heads out of the shutters.
Yep.
And it's like this oddly intimate thing where you have as many people as left out of the 3,600 or so who are still alive in the city. Sorry, that population's a little out of date.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize, though, as you're looking around, what you two things. Actually, make a perception check. One, you're definitely going to notice because you couldn't help.
That's a 16.
16. Okay. Toya, bless this your raised wisdom now.
Yeah, thank God.
So, as you look around, and Devrin, you're there. Lakala, you're there. You are there as well, Grip, but a little bit different because you're coming from a different vector. Actually, Grip and Mitra would be closer together than the others.
And I think Mirza is also with me.
Yeah, he came. He reluctantly.
Reluctantly, after our wonderful little conversation.
And you asked Ashtiani to come as well, I believe. Okay, all right. So she is with you as well. So this keeps happening. Again, we have this side of the table and that side of the table.
I know, isn't it great?
Okay, so this
blue team.
Yeah.
So the blue team over here, the purple team over here, you all are kind of inside of the keep, so you're getting a different view as you're seeing the population just stacking up. And even with all of that, not everybody can fit. But what happens very quickly, so I'm not going to keep describing this, but what happens really quickly is, as you're speaking, some of the retired military men start yelling your words or a close approximation down, so everybody, everybody can hear.
Pass it along.
So what you see, Titus, is the truth of the extent of loss, that with a handful of exceptions, all 400 plus Myrmidon are dead.
Mm.
Between the horrible defense of the city, and then the ultimately successful campaign against the Utini, the preemptive campaign against the Utini, they're gone. The other thing that you see, though, is that in their place, perhaps to your horror, perhaps to your pride, perhaps a mixture of both, you see a whole new crop. And those were the ones who were, at the beginning of this cycle, were still too young.
Mm-hmm.
But you see more and more of them with longbows. Merrick would be happy.
Mm-hmm. Like 15 days ago,
longbows.
That's nice.
Well, this has been a gradual.
Yeah,
it's been a gradual thing actually even before the Utini attack, but really since the Utini attack, that's been a huge thing.
Longbows.
And the other thing you see is that a substantial bit of the people who are of fighting age left are women who have stepped forward.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been it's not unheard of in the Empire, but this truly is something different. And you know that, like, the Kithki, when it comes to defense, the Kithki, basically everybody who can fight fights.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that's changed of necessity, and perhaps the ground was softened culturally. So as you're seeing all of these people filter in and stack, what are actually the three of you doing?
I would probably be sitting, like, just kind of in the middle, waiting for everyone to kind of come in, keeping my head down, looking down at Concord, and just kind of like allowing them to come in and making eye contact and slowly kind of scanning the crowd and looking at everyone as they're kind of funneling in.
Okay.
Kind of waiting for the opportune moment until they know when it's time that I will speak.
Where people are settled in. Okay. Yeah, it's probably about half an hour for everybody to gather, maybe even a little bit longer. Where's Livia?
Livia, I would imagine, would be behind me, kind of looking out from the keep, but like in the main battle. Like I would imagine that there would be like a row going into the middle of the courtyard, and she would be kind of like the lady of the manor.
And where's Atsadi?
Atsadi would be by her side.
Okay. They had an exchange. I'll give you in a second. Devrin.
I have a wooden bowl with some water, specifically for the ocean. Would have preferred rainwater, but it hasn't rained. And
that you got last session, yeah.
I take my hands and I sink it within there and cleanse and wash my hands.
It feels particularly cool.
And I say a few words. This is basically the cleansing reproach blessing that you do before a major event. So usually do it with the worshippers. I'm the only one. Well, technically there's two here. So I'll actually offer it to you as well.
She gives him a little nod of like, oh, that's
sweet.
That's cute.
It's like when your little boy tries to like help you cook in the kitchen. You're like, oh, thank you.
Like I could just bless you right now, but if you want to do the ritual, that's cute. But she sees it for what it is, and that his intentions are
the beginnings. Yeah,
his intentions are pure, and so she partakes, but with a.
He smiles.
Lakala, make a religion check of your own.
Religion check.
Shit.
And since this has to do with Tulloch specifically, if you don't have proficiency, give yourself proficiency.
Well, I do, and that's going to be a 26.
26, wow, okay.
Oh my God.
Low dice tonight.
You, actually, before the roll I was going to say this, just note somewhere that if it has to do with Tulloch specifically, that you have expertise with that religion check. Only if it has to do with Tulloch, because you're literally created by him.
Okay.
I mean, you should know that god intimately. So, it isn't the same as Marcus's relationship with Tuea. It's not just like a direct one-to-one, but you do feel the subtle strands of something beginning to weave through Devrin. And Tulloch is not a flashy, sexy god. You know, you're not. His miracles are the quiet miracles of life, of rain to break a drought, of successfully turning a breech child in the womb. Those sorts of things that are profound, but they're usually not remarked on, and that's not what the history books tend to record. The history, in your case, the history reads, codices tend to record. But you feel something now is starting with him, and if you could guide him to the right moment or the right place, maybe, you feel like it could draw together and something concrete would happen with him.
Okay.
And then, so as Devrin is going through this longer, greater ritual, still relatively modest by, like Church of Light standards, but a greater ritual, a longer, more profound ritual. What are you doing? Dressed in your beautiful,
she's in her
gown.
Huge regal.
That Waisa had not told anybody about it. Had been stitching and had been putting together for like 2 years.
She has a very neutral expression and is mostly focused on taking in as much as she can about the state of these people, because she has come in very much wanting to understand the state of Geramentum and Titus, and she got a really big chunk of who she thinks Titus truly is based off of what happened in the last session. So her focus has turned now to the people and trying to see kind of what state they are in, given what she has learned about their recent circumstances in the short amount of time that she was in Wace's office.
I believe I remarked last session about how tomb-like the keep was.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that despondence has not yet hit the people. These people are tough. And the main quality that you see is that the interwoven fibers of so many different kinds of people has somehow worked in alchemical magic. And you see that the Kithki are wise and strong in their ways, that the old Empire stock are disciplined and regimented when they need to be, and that it adds to the Kithki. And you see the Kuand bring a unique perspective as having been both hunter and hunted in recent memory. You know, the Urlit are like literally still finding them to sacrifice them. And they're now forging a new identity. And there's something, I'm going to let you write out because it's like a 28 or something when you put all that together with that roll. In this synergy, in this weaving together, you see some deft hand of your creator. Not alone and not entirely. There are certainly other gods at work, but this is too many things have aligned. This cannot be mere accident.
She starts humming very quietly to herself. Like Devrin is probably the only person who might be able to pick up on the fact that she's humming. And it's more her way of calling Talak to her and awakening within her and just trying to make kind of attuning herself to him.
Devin matches the rhythm with his ritual to her song.
That's a good intuition, Corey. As you start to, just the mere act, because you have opened yourself to it, the mere act of her humming, and just so quiet, no emphasis, almost imperceptible except for you. You start to become aware of these same strands, not in battle, not like it was with the teal where your life was in the line and the stakes were massive. This is totally different, but it's similar in the sense of you can feel your soul evolving, maybe. You don't really have the words for it yet. Okay. So Mirza looks around. Are we coming for a coronation or an execution?
It's a coronation. Just lay off it.
Are you sure?
I'm in a very sensitive position right now, Mirza. I would prefer you to not push my buttons at this moment. We just made up.
Did we?
Annie didn't get her nappies today.
You shut up too.
I see that.
Is Trisley with us?
I mean, you
Probably.
So I remember last session not being fully aware of the timing. It's like we were talking in the arbor. It was not about to be time for the thing that was like. So I would assume we would have gone back to the camp. I would have taken Trisley back to the camp to rest.
You have time to do that, or you have time to. When I watched this, because I was looking for that too. You had decided that you were that you could carry Trisley there, but you would have had time to change your mind.
Well, so if there had been like, we knew this thing was going to be happening at dusk. Like if Trisley's like fading or whatever, like we're going to go back to the camp and rest. And then if Trisley can come, is like in a position to come and like be a part of it, be standing, then yes, come with us. But if not, then
okay. So
it's kind of just an assessment of where Trisley is at.
So here's
preference would be for them to be there.
So here's what happens. Okay. You are.
Piggyback right.
Oh.
They're on your shoulders.
You are going back to the camp, which of course necessitates you passing Figulasneus's hut.
Oh, yeah.
And you see there is a candle in the window of Figulasneus's hut.
Mm-hmm.
Trisley is murmuring. The Death Tamers who catch sight of you as you, there's some that are past the tree line because their camp is into the tree line. Some of them kind of stiffen at the sight. And I want you to make a religion. There's a lot of religion checks tonight, but that's where we're at.
And while he's making that religion check, thank you, Grim, so much for the 5 gift subs.
Thank you.
You are the bomb diggity rap song.
Thank you, Grim.
We appreciate you.
It's a total of 18.
Nice. Power of Grim.
I don't.
Power of Grim.
I'm going to give you a little more insight than would normally be possible because of your unique relationship with Trisley. The fact that you were carrying them, I had this in my head earlier. There is an almost existential dread because part of the function of the beloved is to serenely endure whatever there is. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you were carrying them at this point is terrifying. They don't question it though, and they stiffen. Are you stopping? Are you investigating the hut? Are you taking Trisley?
I am. Like, there's like a stutter step. Like, what? The... Not now.
Okay, same decision. Great. We'll explore it later.
Okay.
We'll get back to it.
Don't want case the place.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'll go see.
Yeah. What happened the last time you went and see?
Could have silverware, silk.
Could have a god to stab you through the chest.
In a hut?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know this hut. He's just like some weird,
Some hut.
decrepit
Weird
looking
hut.
Run down.
Okay.
Yeah, that kid was scary.
So,
Talking like the crazy.
my goal would have been to get Trisley to rest for as long as possible. If they're in a position to come with us at the appropriate time, then I would prefer to do that.
Mohinder sniffs at you.
And Draconic, I'll just say, hello, little cousin.
Suspiciously, but you have managed to win a soups in his trust. And so he comes over and very protectively and almost possessively as you lay Trisley down, because this is not normal for Triss. Mohinder, the baby green dragon, curls around Trisley's head and is just
Scarf.
watching.
Just not appreciatively.
Really good. Steely scarf.
To see if his head just leaning on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much time would I have at this point?
Oh, no, wagon.
Still a couple torches, actually.
I'm tempted just to stay there. But I kind of want to get a cloak. Some regalia of House Vorn.
Okay, so you're running back. Okay, so you're running back and forth. I'm going to say that chews up more of your time.
It's fine.
Then. Okay.
Should I do that? Make my way back to the camp.
I wasn't trying to derail. I know I'm infamously bad sometimes about being recursive and getting us down rabbit holes.
All good.
I wasn't trying to derail us, but it just would be unrealistic for your character to not.
Be without her, yeah.
Well, and also to not react to the frickin' hut getting occupied by somebody for the first time in
No biggie.
moons.
Would I also pass the priestess?
So the priestess by then actually has come to the keep.
Okay, good.
And she has quietly blended the F in with because she understands about being in foreign lands.
Do I notice her, given that I'm focused intently on the crowd?
I'm gonna give you a contested roll.
Contested roll.
The virulent priestess.
No, the Urlet priestess.
Oh, her.
That's
right.
here.
Oh, that's a 7 for me.
Total?
Or what am I?
Perception or investigation. Either would work. You have time to.
Okay, so that's 14.
You actually beat her.
No!
So
We have time as well during that whole process, or is my focus supposed to be on the ritual?
you are going to be more focused on, and dialed in. So Lakala, you look around. She is nowhere near the action. Okay, I mean, she'd be way at the back, barely inside of the courtyard, but inside of the courtyard.
That was going to be what I was going to try.
Yeah, no, because she needs to, and
Bear witness.
and so there's the cloak, everything, but the sandals are just a little bit off, and the thing that betrays her is the stance. There's a certain stance when priestesses of your people are bearing, that's exactly it, are bearing witness to something, be it for a coronation, for an execution, for a high ritual, for a retirement, all of these things. And there is a certain quiet stateliness that the best of them carry with them as surely as any cloak. And she's adopted that. And you see the hand position, which again, in a crowd, could just be, because she's squished in, but you see her holding her hands in a certain way.
What does she seem focused on? Is she looking directly at him?
Yeah.
Eyes. Okay.
And then eventually, because she is canny politically, she looks past him for a while, takes Livia, and I assume you're going to observe her for a bit.
I'm curious. I had heard, because I believe I was there when someone had come and reminded him
And said that,
she
yeah.
was waiting around, but
And she's been here for 12 days, but that doesn't surprise you. When a priestess is sent on a mission for the state, then she's gonna be out as long as she needs to be out. Okay.
This is a priestess, not the priestess.
No.
Okay.
This is right.
I don't want to
This is a competent agent, a competent field agent, but not the biggie. All right.
Too political a statement.
So with all that, Mitra, where do you try to get yourself to?
I'll try to stay at like a respectable distance, like bearing witness of hey, like a culture of people are witnessing, history in the making. I want to be able to see it. I want to be able to show my respects as someone who, I just bearing witness to something crazy. Like,
Do you want to be up on the wall? Do you want to be...
not up on the wall, that's too much.
Okay.
I would say at a reasonable distance, that I can still be seen by Titus.
Okay,
but...
so you would need to be... and you had time to do this, so you would have need to have secured a spot pretty close to the front.
Yeah.
Because if you're more than 4 or 5 rows back, you're not going to be able to be seen in a crowd.
Oh, yeah. And plus, Mirza is one to stand out from a crowd, I would assume. Incredibly tall, muscular guy.
He looks at you, well fit, not really muscular, but yeah, he...
Insane sorcerer.
He says, "Are you going to make me stand around with these sheeple?"
Yes, we're not a part of this. We're just bear witnessing, and also this is going to be the leader of where we're staying for the foreseeable future. We have to show respect.
Archmage of the Burning Sands, and I'm going to die being trampled by these people.
You'll be fine. You're bigger than them.
Humbled.
Marcus is there.
Marcus is here. You know what? I should introduce you to Marcus.
Wonderful.
I think you two will get along.
Was Archmage in town yet?
And I'll kind of scope out Marcus, see where he is.
Okay,
And
Marcus.
kind of
Marcus, where did you
checking him over.
where did you go?
I'm coming in probably just minutes before his speech starts, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dressed in my festival clothing.
Okay, so you're not even gonna make it inside of the courtyard then. You're tall, so you're looking over. You get to basically where the gate, because the gate's open.
Mm-hmm.
You get to where the gate is, and then kind of stand on a barrel or something so that you can still look over. Because the marketplace, the edges of the marketplace are near to where the gate is.
Called me. Excuse me.
Really funny. Okay.
Through here, right first.
Oh, it's the emissary.
It is, but it's
Make way, make way.
And I'll do a little
Make way for your
little
better.
wave, maybe
I got us
climb
a
on.
good spot.
Maybe.
not the better.
Well, you
Just make way.
made fishes.
make way will do.
Make way.
will do.
You made fishes. You're the voice of the light.
But I'm not better.
Marcus, hurry your butt over
And with
here,
that, I'm just
please.
heading off.
Okay.
Just leave it with that.
Are you gonna make your way then to Mitra?
First to Alba, and then try to.
And
Okay.
I'll climb on top
Can
of
I see
Mirza
all
just
that?
for a little
Can I be like-
leverage.
Do I see Alba?
I mean, she's not gonna without you. The family's basically on the very edge.
Okay.
of it, so you can find them. So you're gonna try to take Alba with you through the crowd.
I'll offer my hand as an invitation, but if she wants to stay, she can't.
No, of course she's gonna take it. The problem then is that all of the family particularly the children, start to latch on.
Mirza's gonna have the time of his life.
So now you have a conga. Now you have a conga line.
Stay with Sevilla. We'll be back. We have to make an appearance.
But Paul,
I know. It's so sad. But
it's not
just stay right
fair.
here. Yeah, it's life's tough all over.
This is your youngest.
Yeah, right.
It's not fair.
This big. I put her up on my shoulder.
She gasped.
Lucia wins.
Wrapped
Okay.
right around
All
her
right.
finger.
Okay.
You see, like my little girl just
And this
Modeling her
this
out.
beautiful. She's the only blonde in the family. This beautiful little blonde girl is just beaming with smug warmth. Papa. And all the other children kind of stare daggers at her as you take her through the crowd. Okay.
Jealous.
Was Trisley able to come?
Yes.
If possible, and if they're up for it, and if I guess with Mears' blessing,
Sorry. Yeah.
I'd want to get
It's true.
Trisley closer, to basically be in a place of honor, a prominent place, maybe behind Livia, just as a sign of support, the leadership of this ally.
If I saw that she was struggling to stand or anything too, I would have gotten off of my chair and gone and given it to her.
Well, yeah, it's a question can she stand? Or is it going to be a struggle? If it's going to be an issue, then you can
Having rested, Trisley seems to the untrained eye seems almost normal.
Okay.
No. You don't know how long that's going to last, but
For now.
Cool.
she's moving with her accustomed grace.
Okay.
And you eventually, at some point, your character will realize that she's moving in sync with you.
And we are both very little, and I have a commanding presence. So I think we can make our way up if we need to.
Make a intimidation check.
Can I give the assist because he's following in my wake, maybe?
I'll also nudge Mirza.
Are you following in Marcus's?
If I see him, yeah, for sure.
I'm big and people just move for me, so...
If we're arriving in the right...
How close did you cut it? Because he cut it.
I mean, I wanted Trisley to be able to rest, and however long it would take to make our way over there is when we would decide to leave.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Good try, though.
That's 15
That'll
plus 8 for 23.
That'll do, dragon. That'll
Dragon
do.
boy.
Crazy.
And yeah, I would just like to get a house worn cloak.
Quit wasting them.
Okay.
If that's possible.
There's nothing. It's not fancy, but it's
It needs to have the sigil.
yes. There's a little of that draconic gem-timidation vibe goes on, and
I like persuasion.
Persuasion.
what was it? Pintimidation, I think. Was it? Yeah. Okay. Dragon Boy arrives, and people finally seem settled in.
Yeah, I would have walked over, just knowing Trisley, I would have given her that chair. And then I would have went back into the center, kneel, pick up the dirt, and also kind of have Concord on my shoulder almost, and just being looking down at the dirt and thinking back to that moment of whom do you serve? When we were doing the King of the Hill with all them, of the first time of me calling upon those Myrmidon and looking at that dirt.
You're next to that log, Donnie. The mud is dry, but you're next to the log.
Yeah. Twanga, give me strength. And then I pray. As I stand.
Can I bless him? Can I bless you from a distance?
Sure.
From a distance?
I can't see why not.
Can I hear that? Give me strength.
You see him kneel, and again, you don't need to roll for this, Marcus. Through long association and your unique relationship, there is some hideous task ahead of him that you don't fully understand, but you know that there is a note of a note of urgency and grim resolve that shouldn't be there if this was just a coronation.
Okay, I am going to bless him at that. Just from a distance, be like, with your grace, with your divinity, please give your servant the wisdom he needs in this moment of his trial.
You feel warmth in your tendons and in your bones, strengthening you and giving ballast to your words and your intent.
I stand up. I slowly start to pan the crowd. The betrayed are the unseen. I see you now. Look at my face. Look in my eyes. All of you. You know. They're coming for us. They always have, and they always will. But what can a man do against a mountain or wind? For we is as natural as stone. All of you, if you've ever wanted courage or bravery, you will meet it because you have morality and grace. You have what makes you free. You have what has always made you free. And any god will give you that option for grace. They will give you the opportunity for courage. And it will be next to me. All of you know. Every part of it you know. For I have always not shied from my purpose, but it has been chosen to me. From my blood, from my name, from Tuea. But now I see it for my own. For the first time, like that of a mother or father looking at their child, feeling love and purpose for what it is to be what they are. For I am that for you. All I will ever be is for you. This house behind me, this keep, it is the people's house. It is that what I call dear, which is all of you. The mountain does not bend, for we aren't broken, unyielding when we are together. I'm asking this of you. I'm not declaring, you are declaring for me to lead you. For we will rise and rise again. We are right. We are what we are meant to be.
I'll cheer with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to get it going.
More tennis!
Okay. Just to get the movement, moving through.
We have our purpose. We have what is right. All gods are welcome on my shores, for they are yours. This land is yours. All of it has always been yours. I ask you for the power to lead you, for the belief, for the faith, for morality, for what is right. For those who will fight with me, I salute you. And for those who will die with me, I salute you twice. I, Titus Metellus Glabiovorn, swear to you that I will be you. I will be your brother. I will be your kin. I'm a Bellator Sanctus, but I am yours first. I am all of yours first. Do you swear to me that we will do what is right?
I swear!
And some of the cheering begins, and you see it, Titus, like a rock, a hardened core, led by Lepidus Major, someone who has been in the esteem of your family for decades, who has given everything, and there are, like hard men, a few women behind him, maybe 20 or 30 of them. And he steps forward. You see him shaking, but he steps forward to you. And and you can feel the hard question that's about to land. How do you receive him?
As a brother.
And with pain, but determined, he drops all the way down to one knee on his lame leg. And as his son starts to come up, he waves him off. His son, of course, your lifelong companion, Lepidus Minor. He comes back up. Domini, you have grown beyond anything that my poor mind could have imagined. And he's looking around. He's not just addressing you, but speaking to the crowd as well. And you know, if my life, if my son's life, if my fortunes, my non-existent fame, I think I speak for all of us when I say, trusted and annealed together by Utini attacks and would-be tyrants, of course, my lord, of course we are with you. And you're something we don't even really understand. And a foreign, forgive me if this is the wrong word, a foreign goddess, an unknown goddess does not frighten me. I understand that there are gods we don't know, that men call Numina, and it is, and he gestures toward Marcus, and this man, you, emissary, you've saved many, probably more than I'll ever comprehend. A little color drains out of his face as he looks past you to Livia, and you know the warmth that he has for her. You felt it and you've seen it. He turns back to you. But you must know what I'm going to ask, Domini, what we men must ask. Because although we are not in memoria on this is Geramentum, there are still the old ways to reckon with. Should I ask you or your lady sister directly?
I am for you now.
Yes, my lord. Is it true? Is this dark tiding true? That she killed, that she slew her lord father? Please, please tell me that is just foul calumny.
For the crimes of my father, for those that were done unjustly to what is innocent, she stood up for what was right, by all gods and all laws. For predators like those before you, and that those will knock on our gates, you would take whatever life it was to protect innocence. Challenge me by your laws, challenge her, and you will be struck down. This is not for faith, but for my blood. All of you know this.
My lord, I do not fear death. I fear dishonor.
Don't be a slave to honor if all we do is break and be free. Don't do this.
30 men step behind him, not menacing, but present. The answer is yes, my lord.
You would do the same.
Marcus, you start to feel something rippling in the background. And Lacala, since you and Devon, but you in particular, because you've been keyed in on Livia this entire, because this is, I know for us it's been a long time, but for the characters, this has all been just one crazy ass day. You've been very keyed in. Yeah.
Understatement.
You've been very keyed in to Livia this whole time. You feel something changing. Maybe the word that comes to mind is metamorphosizing inside of her. But the first step is tentative. And then with increasing confidence, she walks up to stand beside Titus. She presses her shawl back. Of course, her eyes are red, and she looks exhausted. Correction, she looks weary beyond measure, but not broken. And she reaches down, and she just briefly puts her hand at the small of your back. You can barely feel it through your armor. And then she looks at Lepidus Major, draws in breath to speak. And that, friends, is where we will take our pause.
What's she gonna say?
What's she gonna say?
Well, let us see how this finishes, faraway friends.
That was a great speech.
We will come back. Well done.
That was a great speech, dude.
Thank you.
I was moved.
Well done.
Rallied.
Oh, I almost feel bad pooping on the raining on the parade, but you knew it was coming. All right. We will come back in just a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Oh, bye-bye.
Why limit your imagination? In the tabletop role-playing space, customization is everything, especially when it comes to your character. Whether you're a player, a painter, or a master of tales, your character is what matters most. Using high-quality, fully customizable miniatures, you can be built for battle with Eldritch Foundry.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways. From alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
And welcome back, faraway friends. Thank you for waiting. Sorry about sorry about the wait.
We're rusty. We're rusty.
We're rusty. It happens live television and all that. All right.
The candle of
Tails?
Tender love and care.
We're just starting to lock in some harmonies here. It only took 3 years.
I just want to hear y'all sing.
Towards the end.
That's why I go loud. That's why I go really
It's true. So you have this gathering, this collection of people, of hopes, of some dreams, potentially some nightmares. And Livia draws in breath to speak. Lepidus Major. Ave Domina. You had questions for my family. My Lord Brother has done what he always does, and what I will always do for him. Now is the time. Now is the place. Speak, and I will answer as best I am able. And you, Titus, as you're right next to him, you actually can hear him swallow. Mm. Domina, you don't deny. No. The time for that has passed. You, in the name of all that's holy, why? It makes no sense. It's madness. It's madness. I agree. Would you kill to defend your daughter? Normally I would say it was a poor exercise in rhetoric, Lepidus, but given the exigent circumstances, I must ask you directly. Of course I would. And I follow the thread, Domina. I follow the thread. But you are a patrician woman steeped in our ways. You know that we who have sworn ourselves to this city, we cannot live under the same sky as someone who's killed one of our lords. Domini, would be the same if it was you. Of course it would.
I would have done the same as her. I wish I could have. I wish I could have.
He leans closer to you. Lad.
Do not call me that.
He still stays near you. You should not speak that way of your father, no matter his crimes. Which I still don't.
You don't know his crimes, Lepidus.
Then tell me.
Livia.
She looks around. I understand now that in this new era, there's only truth left. Everything my Lord Brother has said is true. In fact, in a very real sense, I don't believe that lies are an option for him anymore.
Gasp in the crowd.
Yes, there is an army bearing down. And yes, and she looks now deliberately to a knot of grands of older Kithki women that have gathered. My Lord Father was a disease. And I was an extreme antidote. A cure. And perhaps my own duplicity has created more disease. She shakes her head, and she says, This is not theater. And I am sorry to imperil thy dignitas, brother. But I can see only one way to navigate all of these different streams. As she looks around, and as you look around and you see so many different people and so many different paradigms, Titus, represented here, face and values and histories and stories, radically different, all existing here together. My last favor that I would ask, a life favor, if you will, in the way of the Irilate, because they too, I see, are coming to this city. They too are going to be added to our stream, aren't they? I am going to sink to my knees, and you are going to exercise the wisdom of doing nothing. Will you grant me that?
Aye.
And she gives you the bow, not of a patrician sister to her beloved brother, not even the bow of a subordinate to a field commander. She formally curtsies to you as she would to a king. And then stiffly lowers herself down. And even on the ground, one of the men comes forward. One of the 30 men with Lepidus comes forward. And he's shaking, sweating. And he hands it to Lepidus, Major. And Lepidus takes it in that meaty paw. Remember, he's one of the very few men in the city who can almost match you strength for strength. You see her kind of become smaller, not afraid. There's no fear there. If anything, there's a sort of resignation and relief. Lakal, you feel that hum, and you know it's an octave that only you can hear in your divine construct ear. But it's a strand. No, it's a melody. It's not just the ambient buzz of different energies. It's a deliberate, perfected song that only gods can sing. And that only you can hear. Marcus, you start to feel a heat around you. You start to feel what the accumulation of all of the different choices and fates that you've woven together over this desperate struggle and how this is going to come out.
Okay.
How do you hold that space? As Lepidus Major's arm starts to come back, the gladius in his head poised.
Hold.
Livia puts up a hand, waving you off.
And I'm going to let myself let that weave just permeate the area. Drawing us all together.
She draws in breath. She does not yield. Lepidus looks rocked, doesn't understand what he's feeling. His hand still draws back. And now she literally is beginning to look a little smaller. Remember, this is all at night. This is all under shifting, almost subjective torchlight. And people are crowded in, and this is a moment of high emotion, so it's very difficult even for these characters to see like exact details. And there is no video. So whatever you perceive is that's all you have.
What am I seeing with low light?
With your eyes, there is some uncanny ripple. Just a hint, like the echo of a mirage, Devrin, that's around her. You can't hear it, but you can see some some faint touch of something that doesn't entirely fit in the world of muscle and blood, but is unwilling or unable to be obvious about.
Can I do a religion check?
It's beyond your ken.
Okay.
Is that
But it is unearthly.
Is that something within my realm of expertise?
Unfortunately, for once, Mitra, you don't notice this.
Ah. Okay.
I'm gonna take a step toward her and see, like, a very slow step and just see if I'm hearing more and more as I move toward her.
It's building. You don't just hear more, Lakala. You hear a glorious cathedral.
I start very then determinedly walking straight to her, and then I will kneel directly beside her.
Lepidus grunts, shifts to his left hand because you're now on his way. The hand comes back.
I'll walk forward too.
Hold! Livia, you feel her intent. No. And now gasps as he pulls, and you hear just a strangled, almost non-yelp from this hardened veteran as the cloak no longer fits her. She's very small, Titus. What do you do?
I go in front of the blade. I go down to a knee.
He stumbles back, and then he just sits. Lepidus does, dumbstruck. The hood is sagging. So far over her face, you can't really see it.
I want to pull the hood back. Put my hand down to put her on her chin. Livia.
Her skin is smooth. Her face is the face of a 9-winter-old girl.
I embrace her. You are so strong.
She starts silently, not even sobbing. It's just tears. It's sheer emotion. Devrin, Lakala, Marcus, you all are right next to this. And you see this large, stately woman is a 9-year-old girl.
Just staring, I'm dumbfounded at this point.
People are starting to back off now as whispers start, and there's awe and shock.
Do I get a sense that this is our actions directly that caused her to be this? I know I was permeating the area with our choices.
You would never be so arrogant as to think that you could force a miracle. Having said that,
it's collective.
You have allowed something impossible into the world of muscle and blood. Not a spell, not a flashy invocation. But as you're looking at her, you know as a father, this is before her innocence was stripped.
I look back at Lepidus.
He's still paralyzed. He just was at point blank of a miracle.
Do I feel Tuluk's presence of life at all? Rebirth?
A tiny bit. No, stronger now. Conversation continues, Devrin, between all these different gods, as they sort out exactly what Germentum is going to be.
This is a new beginning. This was divine justice in front of us, stopping what would be death and giving this woman a new choice. Witness this. And I'm looking at the 12 letters.
all of them, as soon as they see what she is, all of them drop to their knees, which is still only a small fraction of the crowd, but more than there was.
I'm still just looking at her.
Trisley begins walking forward, bringing that unearthly serenity that they bring.
Step behind.
And gently, with a kind of queer, profound love that only someone like that really could bring, they lay their hand on Lepidus' shoulder, breaking the no-touch rule. She has died.
And has been reborn.
And now is something else. You are a man of honor. Now you can be with that family again, as you should be. I see the weave closely, even maimed as I am. And Trisley continues to walk up to Livia, and then you see Mirza's jawline tighten as the beloved kneels and looks at Livia as an equal. Child Livia, 9-year-old Livia as an equal. And in your native tongue, Trisley looks back. This is what it is to have been through. And now the other side of needful pain. And then repeats it in Daro.
I'm still just only looking at her and pulling her up. You are so strong. You are okay.
Brother? What happened?
And I'm just going to entirely just... And
she's holding you.
No one else from Titus's perspective. It's that. It's them in their common room. It's all the things that he forgot. The things that he didn't see and he's seeing out. And everything's black aside from her and that. And he's just overwhelmed. I'm here.
Of course you are. You're always there.
I'm always here. I'm always here for you. And then I'm going to pick her up and, like, embrace her like that. I look like a child.
She clings to you, not out of desperation, and only out of joy. You can feel her life force, young and vital and uninjured, innocent again.
You've all seen. I see you. Oh, I know your face.
The 12th lighter, both of the women, the native and the one, Prudence and Temperance, step up with each other, holding their hands. And the one who came from Vicem, Temperance, looks at you. This is a miracle. And she's been crying.
It has been. Remember it. Spread it amongst your people.
Was this the Lord of Light's work? How are we to understand this? This child, this lord, this lady, she had a monstrous father, yes?
Yes.
And she has been delivered from that now, yes?
Yes.
How are we to understand this?
The gods have spoken. And I enhance that with.
Okay, they kind of that kind of snaps, breaks
the gods.
Some of the spell.
Plural.
Most of them don't even really know what plural is, but yeah. So, but it echoes.
The religious
like,
part.
Gods have spoken. The gods have spoken. And then the men who are like paused this whole time, who were giving a sort of gruesome radio announcer blow by blow as the gladius came up to behead your lady sister just moments earlier. They now repeat this back down the chain, and there are gasps. There's weeping. There's There's almost a crush as people are trying to climb on top of each other, and then discipline reasserts itself. That good old empire discipline reasserts itself and does not allow a mob. Where something that was purely Kithki or purely Kuin could have at that moment.
Are you satisfied, Lepidus?
You see tears running down his face. No, Domini. I am humbled. And he scoots up, and now his son, not understanding really any of this, but comes up and, Pa, and come on, gets him up, and you see his leg, the bad leg now is like wobbling, and he has to reorient himself.
I put my hand out and slowly put it on his shoulder and be like, I forgive you.
And he nods, but he's old school. He turns away, and before he completely unmans himself, he covers his face. And you hear him croak out, Lady Livia, do you forgive me? Oh, silly. There's nothing to forgive. We're just gathering here, I think.
Yes, that's right, Livia.
Will you... But you have to make a gladius that I can use this time. It's no good telling me that proper ladies don't run around. Now that I've seen Lucretia Vale, I know that's not true.
Not true. It's not true.
As this kind of moment is settling in and the crowd is milling about, searching for some kind of direction,
most people are just stunned.
I want to step towards the crowd, and in my most commanding, resonant tones, Hail, Lord Titus Metellus Glabrio Vaughn!
Now, like an incipient thunderstorm that has waited and waited and waited, finally the pressure system breaks, and there is a massive upswell. And you feel yourself tying into these people for all of their doubts, their flaws, their trials, tribulations. You feel their hope, their enormous will to survive and to live. And you feel all of that settle into you, Titus, both as ballast and as terrible, terrible duty, as your dignitas increases by 2 points.
Ooh, yeah, buddy. Good job.
As you navigated the most difficult cultural test that there was. Alba is there beside you, your rock, and now that you're finished being the immediate emissary, she comes to you, she puts her hand around your waist, and she puts her head against your shoulder, and she actually pulls you to her strongly, side by side, as you always
hand up for Octavia.
What just happened?
A miracle. A grand plan that has been going for longer than we have been alive, and our children's 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 children's, all those children's. It's coming to a culmination point. I can feel it. Big sister earlier today. You met her? Yeah. She's part of it.
She's pretty.
She was, very. For 200. For 200.
Let's say we're at.
Tell her what?
Years, winters.
Ah! And she slaps at your head like you're fibbing. We don't fib in this family.
And I'll look directly in her eyes and I'm like, you are absolutely correct.
And she's like, your back is up, but she's standing at a point of ironclad principle. And finally, forgive me. Her name escapes me right now, and I'm not going to dig through the notes.
Natari?
The Kithki, the badass female Kithki sergeant who stayed behind, who's
Underhill.
who's in, I think she was in Underhill. Yeah,
Talia Underhill.
Well, Tulla was the one from outside, but the Kithki. So she basically is the next ranking person, and this is really funny to say this about a Kithki. Basically, is the next ranking person though. She's like, all right. That's enough jaw jacking and gawking. If you got a place to be there. If you need to move with the purpose. Let's go, people. And
Dissipate.
And she
right
starts.
now.
To the Lord for a feast. To the Lord for a feast.
Feast.
Jeez.
Lord's feast.
And the Kithki on short notice, if there is one thing they can be counted on every single time, it is food. And so right there in the courtyard, spilling out into the Fishmonger's Cove, and and there was the matter of Trake, the traitorous Kithki, seems to have been quietly resolved. You have bigger fish to fry this evening. But that seems to have the Grands put their heads together, and you will see what they decided to do with him.
How many Grands are there now?
Well, Grannies are a different thing.
Grand.
But the Grands are the non-powered.
Has anybody been raised up in the time that we've been gone?
Has anybody, sorry?
Been raised up in the time that we've been gone?
You actually don't know yet.
And Granny hasn't returned necessarily either.
Right.
Lakala is still on the ground from kneeling next to Livia, and she, if anyone
Trisley is there with you.
If anyone happened to look, so Trisley will see this, but she is feeling into the earth right where that happened, kind of calling back the Nikali piece of her who used to make illusions with the dirt and the ground, and after feeling the earth for a bit, actually scoops up some of that dirt and puts it in a pouch and keeps it.
There is a slight but discernible permanent vibration to that earth.
Oh, yeah.
And you keep it. Trisley observes this. You're not sure exactly how much that extraordinary mind understands it on some level, surely. Nods to you, slowly gets up.
Before she can move away, I look at her. Do you need assistance? I can sometimes ease pain.
Not yet.
Oh. You tell me when you need me.
I may. Thank you.
And at this point, Mitra and Mirza and Ashtiani will be approaching.
Ashtiani says, Miti, did I just see what I thought I saw?
It seems so.
That was the woman that Mirza and Beloved, that was the same woman that you spoke with our Lord Brother, yes?
That was touched by Loyatar, yes. I don't know if this is her doing or if this is the will of all the gods in existence, then I believe with my eyes.
She looks at Mirza. At a bare minimum, Justicar, we three and Beloved need to carefully consider our next step. This is, and unknowingly she echoes your sentiments in a very different way, this is a dynamic that was set in motion at least 217 winters ago, if not farther, at least.
Probably. Perhaps even at the dawn of time, who knows? The gods work in mysterious ways, as we know.
Mirza has been completely silent
Are you okay, Mirza?
through that whole thing, and he is just staring at that spot, and he's watching, and you see that mind, like a steel trap, just...
Oh. Like, I'll tug on his sleeve and go, Mirza, are you okay? I know this is hard to believe.
I don't like unknowns. And that girl is now, who was a lady, is a massive unknown. Yes, Fistos Gianni, you are correct. We need to carefully consider our next move, don't we?
We could keep an eye on her for now, but I don't think it'll be that hard. She will be under the care of her brother, of the Lord.
Well, it's a good thing then that we made the pact with both of them. Otherwise, her being a child now would arguably invalidate it.
And that is why our minds are like a steel trap, no?
I've had enough of this place. I'm going back to camp. The two of you stay or go as you feel.
Marcus, are you still here?
We'll make sure Thursday gets back. Olivia gets back.
Devin approaches Marcus.
Okay. All right.
We'll approach like Trisley, Marcus, that whole like area.
So the as the feast and planning gets underway.
Well, what I want to do is, do you still have a Cullen seed on you?
A what?
A Cullen fruit
Oh,
seed.
some of those, yeah.
I take one of those.
Take it.
Everyone goes over to the spot with the earth. He pours Tolek's life water on top of the earth, and then plants the seed there. And he gives it a blessing, Tolek. May this be remembered this day, and may this plant grow here in solitude, and so that all may remember what has happened.
The GM will remember that.
But I'll make sure we'll approach Marcus, kind of making sure he's okay, and just a nod.
Love, do me a favor. Would you go down and organize empty tables and empty barrels? We need the room, lots of it, for this many people.
Elba looks at you, her long winters of companionship. Of course, Ups. Off you go. No kicking.
Nice to meet you.
That's me, Ups.
Wife. Alba.
You're very pretty.
Pleasure.
Yes, she is.
I do. I
Every day.
pretty enough. It's really all I care about.
You are very lucky to have him.
She gives you just a direct, simple, warm smile, and then with your child kicking around and restless.
There'll be treats. Be good.
Oh, stay with it.
Pastries and sweets galore.
It was so exciting. And you can't see my feet under the table, but I'm kicking. Yeah.
You're at a doctor's office.
Yeah.
For some reason you
Me
can't
every day.
Yeah.
Sitting while driving your car.
There's kind of this instinctive like hollowing out where even people who would rush in to ask questions don't. The only person who's willing to breach that, and then she only gets to a certain point, and then she's kind of stunned, is Atsadi, who now is older than her mistress, because Atsadi is 12. All right.
How many of the Kithki, the Waterwoods, basically the key ones that were they present for this, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this was in all hands. And that if there was a Kithki character, we would get more into what's
Jasmine there?
What's going on with that society? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she was, and Jasmine was like, which is your former character's wife, like beloved wife. Yeah, one of this true.
Sorry.
She was sobbing by the end of that. Just sobbing by the end of that, because the Kithki, unlike the humans, can name these sorts of diseases. They're very rare with Kithki, but always they get cut out.
Yeah.
So it was the Kithki. All of them experienced that whole scene really differently.
No, sorry.
Okay. So that continues on, and. Who wants to pick it up?
Yeah, fair enough.
There are a lot of different
I'm
things.
going to lead everybody over to where this the whole situation was.
Okay.
Like, you're talking to me, I'm looking over there.
I mean, you're not very far.
Right.
So how does it feel to have gods walk among men?
About the same as it did yesterday.
I give him a knowing nod on that one, like.
And that's why we love you, Marcus.
Yes, we did see a miracle here. Yes, it feels directly to what we... Is Titus still here? To what we, as the Fellowship, has done over our years. Not even a year. What, 6 months now? Something like that? Half a year, whatever.
Brother, I have legs.
I know. And then he's gonna kind of like.
She gives you like the sweetest kiss.
Yeah. I also have
This
a
must be the
chest
most-
to breathe. I'm like,
Must be the
I would
most
call over it
interesting
Saudi.
year ever.
Yeah.
She
It's fated.
hesitates over. Dominique?
Saudi, will you go and get us some fitting clothes? Take her with you.
I might have a few if. need be.
Is this
our sister? I say "our" very, very deliberately. We're going to protect her.
Dominilla? Which is the diminutive.
Yeah.
Will you come with me? Oh, at Saudi. Oh, you're so tall. And
Well, she knows.
she hops down. Why were we here? I just remember a bunch of, well, tension. And Saudi takes her hand. Come on. Okay. And the two of them disappear into the keep. And now the Fellowship is Fellowship Plus is that with your +1 with the +1s over here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's
actually-
right. My girlfriend's here.
Actually, in Grip's case, +2.
True.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, look, grab
So Mac,
Shadow and your girlfriend. Your hubby.
Mac,
your girlfriend, your other girl.
Mac comes up and he says,
And Mike.
Grip, I got a shag or something. I mean, this is just, it's too much.
You're crude.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of pause.
Play some time, Mac. Play some time.
This will be a good night for it.
Yep.
But I swear to the gods, if you don't ask first, I will cut it off you.
And I ain't gonna grow it back.
No.
And that'll help. Are you?
Do I recognize her? I know her from the ship.
We were together
Yeah,
on the ship.
But do I recognize her, like, traces of her? Do I have a resonance feeling with her?
Well, you did see me on the dirt. It could bring some things up.
I'm going to leave that up to you.
We should talk. I don't know about what yet, but I'm...
Oh, do you not remember? We've kind of met. You've met another version of me.
Another version of you. Okay. All right, I think I get it. We did a bit of adventure, right? Looking for your counterpart now?
Wait, since when was there a counterpart to you?
There's two other counterparts to her.
Remember, I am one and many. The whole speech, it's okay.
One of three.
Which brings me up to another point. Why is it that you are active and Alishli is active and your other one is still out there, potentially not dead, with the ability to be revived?
Define active.
Alishli's alive and moving around right now.
Alive, but the age has been ushered out.
So what does that mean? I thought one had to die before the next one came in.
Have a drink, Marcus. And I just.
At
This is deep philosophy.
Regardless, I'm sorry.
We have much to discuss, but at
yeah.
the moment, I think we need to discuss the fact that your god, mine, and every god that is known and unknown was just present in the
Every one of
same
them?
place to make something occur.
Wait, every single one, right?
That's what I heard. That's what it sounded like.
You heard what was going
The
on?
voices.
Yes,
she's-
the music. The
She's connected to a
crescendo.
god. Yeah, she's connected to a god. so
Yes,
she-
I see that with the blue skin and everything.
Right, but what I'm saying is the senses might be a bit better than ours.
Granted.
We
Touche.
have- Titus, we have Ken here. Just before I got here, we have another one of ours, along with a tomb. Very important tomb.
Marcus, let's give our Lord a little moment to have all of this.
There's no time.
Yeah, there ain't no time. If
And
anything, the urgency is there more than ever.
they'll be safe.
Okay.
They're here.
I'm just saying that pain is good in regulation.
I hear you, but the urgency is still there.
It is, but he just got coronated.
Well done.
I
All right,
figure
good speech.
a figure begins to approach you, a rangy, rough-hewn figure with more salt than pepper.
That would be her right there.
Now, where's Mary?
Oh no, this is the male.
Oh, him. That would be him right there.
Arius,
How's Vorn?
it's good to see you
Are
again.
you?
And then I kind of embraced him.
Yeah.
As that old way.
You already know.
And he has no awe of you. He respects you deeply, your house deeply. He has no awe of you.
Does he have awe of the scenario that just played out?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
And he says, I have too much respect to ask what the fuck just happened, so
I don't even know what to tell you.
I'm gonna assume that has to do with your new, and even he, the leader of Memoria, who's a hard mofo, looks down at Concord for a good minute. Whew, that's a beaut.
It was going to be one of us to carry it.
See, you're the Lord here now.
How's Memoria?
Thriving. I am to keep it that way.
Last time we went through, it was empty.
Yeah, we got attacked. I made the decision to leave rather than risk the women and children, which is kind of adjacent to why I'm here right now.
You coming north?
Well, you know there's a legion on its way here.
And you're coming with us?
Not necessarily, but I'm here to offer you, if you want it, and if it matters, I'm willing to put my ass on the line and buy you some time. Will that help? Or should I...
you by my side?
I like me out in the field.
I like me out in the field too. But we need to be strategic. 5,000.
How much time do you think you could buy us?
That was my question.
These are...
Marcus, emissary of Twaya.
An eclectic group of friends. This is great.
Brave Dimitra. Nice to meet you.
Marius.
Gavran, priest of Tolok.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So-
He's manifesting it.
That's a god that
We'll
I
talk
don't...
later.
That's a god that I don't even know. And that's to my
Just
point.
You're a baby.
Our people, our philosophies are fundamentally incompatible, Lord. With respect, but I still love this house, and I still believe in what your grandsire and your granddame, that they were trying to strike out on their own and build something great.
As yours.
So, and even though there was a rift, and I don't see us rejoining.
I do.
Well, all right. That's your prerogative, Nominee.
I know.
Do you want me to delay them? I think I might be able to trick them into the scar.
As long as you can be safe.
Well, it's not safe.
What about your people?
This might be the last time we have a conversation.
And your women and children?
Safe right now. We know how to survive.
You know they're welcome here.
If it comes to that, we've already lost. He looks over at the priestess. I almost killed her, by the way. They need to...
yeah, I kind of do a quick survey over it, and then I kind of look back at Marius, and I'm like, do you think he could have?
Now there's Titus.
Her people... let's just say that her people have a taste for the bloody altar, you know? And we had a near incident. Well, it was an incident where they tried to scoop up one of ours. So I don't know if she's feeling still rough about it. A couple of them are dead now. But,
You traveled here together?
Oh, no. No, I was actually just got here. But, seems like you're... What was your title?
Emissary.
Great.
Cool.
He says...
A lot of formalities.
Yeah. Yeah, again, not really my speed.
I know, Marius.
Okay, so...
Leave them to the scar if you can.
Okay.
Buys time. Come back.
I'll see what I can do.
Reconnaissance would also be nice.
Yeah, well, so would a clean ass. Can't get that in the field either.
That's
that
true.
too.
Yeah.
Don't fucking die.
Yeah,
Sad world.
it's common. Not all this about water.
He steps back, and as formal as he gets, house worn, and then leaves.
Cheers, Lee.
Ooh, yeah. We're approaching. Both of us are just.
I am present.
It's good to hear. What are your plans in the morning? After dawn?
Keep my essence intact.
Perhaps I might be able to help with that. Would you be up for a conversation in the morning? If nothing comes of it, it's just simply a pleasant conversation. But if something does, maybe there's something we can do.
Considering that I'm about to have to break faith with my people and not be the avatar of their needful pain with the dawn, I would say yes.
Then I will see you for breakfast.
Thank you, emissary.
Would you like to come to my house, or should I come to you?
It's probably more appropriate if you come to me.
Sure, but...
And I'm looking around at Grip to see if if I can sense that she told him about everything.
Give me an insight check. All right, and Grip, you're trying to keep
Insight,
cool, so
my favorite.
give me a deception roll, or you can just, or not. Mm-hmm. Don't say it.
No.
No? Okay.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then yeah, just on a flat roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a 21, in fact, you think Macarius, Mac the Knife, has also received the news, but it has been heavily filtered.
Dumbed down for, okay, I gotcha.
So,
I would say you would sense Grip attempting to walk the knife's edge between profound sadness and bottomless rage.
Oof. Very, very similar feelings. Very familiar feelings. And I'll find my way over to Grip, but, give him
the feast is kind of kicked off in the background.
a little pat on the back.
Food and drink.
Just
Granny?
a look. Young one? I'm assuming she told you? All of their fate? Our fate?
Don't you know anything about the Chosen, Reprieved?
I have some experience.
Fate is ours to bend.
Not in my case it isn't, young one, but you can still believe that if you want.
What do you think of the show?
Well, besides all of the gods coming together and creating someone new, essentially, starting over, winding back time, it's a little inspiring, jarring, intimidating.
Well, I think it won't be the last one tonight. Will you accompany me, Reprieved, on a little adventure after we return, beloved, to the camp?
Sure, I'm up for anything. And why are you using my official name? That's weird. At least, it is official title, but it's still weird coming from you. Are you becoming one of us now?
I'm trying, alright? Come on.
Your efforts are appreciated. And
Before Grip starts to move away,
The priestess is queued up for you, but she is not invading your space. So
yeah.
whenever
No,
you're
I
ready
would
to
just
deal
call
with that.
Grip over to me real
Yeah,
quick.
no, there's gonna be a moment there. Domini.
And then I'm just going to embrace him completely out of character. Hold him by him from the neck. And then I just want to be like, I heard your voice first.
And you always will.
Thank you.
Brother.
Oh, nice. The baby.
Claws dig into the flesh.
I've got a human hand.
Yeah.
One.
One.
That's noted. That embrace, by the way, and maybe even more importantly, the symbolic clasp afterwards is noted.
Is the priestess approaching? Or we?
No. Well, she's come to basically like a certain point.
I would approach.
But she is never going. And it's funny, Corey, without you even realizing it. Yeah, it's something that it's subtle enough you may only catch it in retrospect. She came to the exact point without knowing anything really about this culture, just 12 days of observation. She came to the exact point, like to the inch, where it is appropriate that an outsider is asking an audience and not 1 inch further or further back or closer in.
I would approach.
I'll finally
Approach.
get up off the
Okay.
ground, and I move to stand right next to.
I would call you. Yeah, I would actually call her forward and not like fatherly or anything like that, but making sure that you know you're welcome right next to me. You know?
And when she sees you, the two of you are forgotten, and she falls to her knees and puts her forehead in the dirt.
That's common.
And so does her bodyguard, by the way. He did not step up nearly as close.
Yeah.
He's an older guy, looks like gnarled. I mean, looks like just wiry as all hell.
Yeah.
All gristle and sinew.
Gristle and sinew, great. Where? Yeah, I know exactly. What
Yeah, no, you know exactly what I'm
that's
talking
so
about.
good. Yeah.
Like strong as hell, but not bulky at all.
Yeah. You ropey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once he sees his priestess do that, he too, it's a little different because he still it's deeper than a nightly kneel. Like his forehead is still almost touching the ground, but he keeps one leg under him in case he has to come up and defend her. But this is culturally, these two are as familiar to you as anything. Make an investigation roll as you're approaching her, Lakala.
Investigation.
21.
Nice.
Yo.
21's today.
There is a gruesome
Guys can drink.
There is a gruesome ritual that is some of your people's highest technology. And it is something that only followers of the Dread Mother would resort to. And of course, you're looking at her, and you know that, and as soon as she opens her mouth, which happens in the next moment, you know there's not a trace. This is not a language that she learned. It is a language, Lakala, that she swallowed.
Yeah.
Wow.
The mystery.
The human sacrifices are not merely ornamental sometimes. So, and then the rest of her excellent field agent, immaculately put together, she is coming to the head of state in her mind. You do not think she expected to see another divine construct here. Nilishly is known to them, but you are totally different. Yeah. Since you just happened, word spreads quickly, but not that quickly.
Yeah.
And this was an instantaneous recognition of what she was?
Yeah, as soon as she came out of the gloom,
born yesterday.
She was like, and and she's not going to move or speak until you address her or you initiate the conversation.
I'll address her in High Valkyrian, say, "Friend, rise.
You're catching some.
You are welcome here. The waters of Talik flow and bring us together."
Impossible generosity, my lady, but I appreciate it deeply. This worm does. Does this worm rise?
Rise, please.
Incredible. She wipes the dirt off of her forehead and then drops into like a low, sustained bow, and then finally gives you just a quick nod of acknowledgement, and then gives you like a low, sustained bow.
But nothing in comparison. Yeah, right. For sure. And I just kind of want to be like, what did you say to her?
Just a casual greeting.
Is my Daro sufficient?
Valkyrie. Yes.
Oh, you speak the tongue.
I do.
Dara sounds good.
She gives you a measured diplomat smile and nods. Of course, my lord, forgive me. I believe the correct terminology here is Domini?
Yes.
Empire Old Speak. Understood.
And how may I address you?
Oh, as you like. My given name is Zenea.
Zenea.
I am a priestess of my people, but such things probably don't matter here.
All faiths are welcome on our shores. Is Rutilis alive?
That's refreshing. Your seneschal.
Yes.
Oh, yes. He's made quite the impression on us.
Yeah, then I kind of put my hand on Devon and start shaking him back and forth.
Spoke of trade possibilities, which we take seriously. It has been known for some time. In fact, it may interest you that this was very nearly the site when Teowani, our own city, was founded some 400 years ago. 400 winters ago. This was actually very nearly the alternative site.
I had a friend who spoke as such.
Fascinating. I
kind of brings them all here.
Must add, though, Domini, that it seems your people are in an extreme moment.
You could say that.
Well, your seneschal has represented you with, if I may be blunt, extraordinary skill. He has made every argument. Every argument there is to make, and he's proved himself. And there's some private amusement across her smooth face. Irritatingly effective debater.
He tends to be like that.
All while making you feel like he's a beloved uncle.
Did he stand up straight?
Barely.
He never does anymore.
He almost nearly got executed, but we saw our way through.
It's quite common with him.
The important thing is, we, after consultation, our own leadership feels that, and again, please forgive me, these are their words, not mine. I am but a messenger, and if you wish to take my head at the end of this, of course that is your right as well. I would just ask that you leave the face intact so my family can identify me. And she bows again.
Mm-hmm.
The situation is such that the high priestess of the city, as well as our own magnificent leader, would like to meet you and take your measure face to face.
Where do they call this meeting?
Well, if it's to be a question of union or alliance, the two words being different, but still in the same, how would you say, field? We would fain have it there, in Teowani.
As you see here, I cannot leave my people.
I understand. I would add that without assistance, I do not know if your seneschal will be able to make the trip back. Perhaps by boat, perhaps. It cost him, though.
He always finds a way.
Forgive me, my lord. She speaks to her again in High Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Allow me to make myself perfectly clear. I am here to usher in an age. And Taluk himself has led me to this man.
You just start nodding.
Germintum is of the utmost importance to the Earlet as well.
Mm-hmm.
You will return and tell your leadership of this. That is all they should need to know.
With great sorrow, magnificent lady. There are other divine constructs at work. It can be confusing as to the will of the gods. This worm says regretfully.
Did you witness what occurred moments ago?
I did.
Then I implore you to return to them and tell them of the miracle that occurred here in Taluk's very presence his direct hand here.
So sorry. An allyship could not happen outside of the steps of the Great Temple.
I understand the customs. Things are changing and will continue to change. You will at least return with the message, and it will be made plain to them in one way or another.
I understand the task that your divinity sets before me.
What about meeting in a place, and I just say this in Dara, what about meeting in a place that is not at the temple, but still at a neutral location where all parties can meet? There is an open area right now that has no occupation, not too far from here.
We certainly could. By the customs of Teowani, however, any compact would have to be on the steps of the pyramid.
Symbolically or otherwise? We could do it symbolically, right? With enough...
That would be beyond my...
Could you relay that message?
Authority.
I know it won't, but I think you got a bit backbone in you.
Do we have the time?
Do we?
Candidly.
Probably not.
No.
But then why are we talking about an alliance now if we don't even have the time to do so?
Because...
We could be no more in, however long.
As your seneschal so ardently argued, she's still not able to look at you in the eyes for more than a split second. As your seneschal so ardently argued, we are now at the point where the Uralit people must commit to either partnership or stagnation. Those were the words that nearly got him executed.
Nearly.
Nearly.
These are my people. My mother, the High Priestess.
I had thought your features looked familiar. The pleasure of your name.
I am Devron.
And you have never known your people?
Only my twin sister, Wesa.
Ah, Wesa. She who should have been High Priestess in her time. And ask you, forgive me. And she gives you now, not quite like her, but like a deep bow, at least equal to his. Forgive me, Devron. Do you have a title? I should not have spoken so forward with you. You are Askitiotl.
Yes, and as life is Tolok's domain, and darkness is Tezcatli's domain, you need the former to support the latter. To bring in the latter. You get my point?
I do. There is true consternation, and this she directs mainly to the two of you. There is true consternation right now at the arrangement of the heavens. It is, in truth, I see there is no way to be diplomatic or subtle about this.
Nor a need.
We don't have the time.
That
people's way.
That magnificent one is debatable. This entire scenario, Wesa's departing, the gods walking among us.
We're bringing forth.
I see that now. It just adds to the confusion. There is a potential civil war brewing inside of Teowani if we do not resolve these theological questions. These are not philosophical musings. These are elemental matters of life and death with our people. You understand.
I understand, my lord. If we want to have their assistance, Lord Titus, we need to show them the way on how the gods of our people work together and are supportive, and the timing and what has happened, and the rectifying of such.
We cannot muse over the theological questions of your relationship if you are dead. It's coming for you.
Some have argued just that, Domini. Some have argued that we stay quiet. We attempt to remain unknown. Personally, and avoid the entire altercation. Personally, I do not believe that's possible anymore.
Altercation will be at your steps as much as a commitment would be by us.
They're going to find us. They don't know that we exist yet, but they will. I know that.
Then make it known that you do exist. With us.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. That ain't a bad idea at all. You are a completely unknown element to this, pretty much this continent. You're an unknown element. They will have to take time to assess and to evaluate and to see which side you are on. That would give us enough time to be able to actually make this trip, if we needed to, if we could, perhaps. But either way, they would still pause.
We know.
Marius is buying us that time, no?
Well, he's buying us that time, but I'm talking about from them. If they don't, you don't have to give allegiance to anybody. You just simply have to be visible.
My people are important to me. I do not know the Urlet, but I know the Urlet. It runs in my blood like fire.
Okay.
I wish to ensure my people survive.
It goes without saying, Devrin, excuse me. It goes without saying, Devrin, that your Lady Mother would very much like to see her surviving child.
But you see the point, right?
Of course.
Is it possible?
I am an educated messenger.
Okay.
That's about as far as my authority extends.
Then let me ask this. Instead of giving like a whole army of people, what about a small garrison to post up on Pulux, which no one controls right now? It would give them enough time to see you and to see what you might be doing or might not be doing. They don't know.
The High Priestess will not commit forces until our relationship is settled.
And then there is the time for the travel there, the time for the debate, and the time for the travel back, which we do not have.
Can we meet halfway and then, if agreed upon, do the official commencement at the temple?
The gods can communicate in different manners.
Might be possible.
Speaking from experience, the sooner the better.
Distance communication is impossible by my reckoning, but they might have a different way.
I see you are a scion of the Green Doom.
I am. Does that trouble you, priestess?
Me? In this era? No. My analog 400 winters back rather severely.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
I believe I've had
remember.
I do. My Great Way was the worst.
Katla, was it?
Katla, the founder of Teowani, and the greatest priestess in centuries, yes.
She is revered by your people.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Domini, unless her divinity, please excuse me, overrides your words on theological grounds, then it would be your decision. There can be no doubt that you are lord of this domain now.
It'll take us time. Let us prepare a decision.
I will wait.
Measure our challenges.
For what it's worth, I believe if we took one of your triremes, is that the correct word? Curious. If we took, to think in two languages at the same time, if we took your trireme, I believe we would make good time. This time of year, Taluk has been gracious. No storms, calm waters. It would be, with the right crew, it would be quick. Perhaps 2 days. On foot, it's longer.
How far of a ride?
Forgive me.
Distance. How long the distance?
Ride.
In case you're riding an animal of some kind.
There are no animals to ride.
They know not of
That you
equines,
know of.
Lord Titus.
How far is it by foot?
4 days for a strong man. 5.
I need to speak to an old friend before I make my decision, but please make yourself welcome. I need to have a conversation with my constituency.
Understood. This is, if I may have a personal privilege, I would just like to note that it is a great honor to see a weave of ASCII Teotl. It's like our greatest. There is usually only one in a generation, and I see now that there are many.
May I be so bold while you're not on your own land? What would you do if you were able to choose between an alliance?
Me?
Yes.
As an individual?
Everyone on this city can speak freely. You're on my land. You will have the privilege.
I would be a cheerless guest if I made the observation that that seems to invite chaos, so I won't.
Chaos is constructed by those who care.
Myself, I tend to think your seneschal is right. I think that we have foreclosed many potentialities. And although Okatla regenerated our society 400 winters back, even her hand is faded now. We become obsessed with symbology and politics over efficiency and precision.
We're just nodding.
And I think that we are slowly becoming
Same old.
inert. That's what I think. That is not, however, the majority position of my fellow priestesses.
But it's yours. And I thank you for it.
I'm not alone. I see... Oh, forgive me, divinity. I see proof that the gods themselves, living, breathing, powerful proof that the gods themselves want something different.
I think if we've seen anything here today, it's that.
If they saw you, divinity, if they could hear your voice, the three of them, all three of them, she smiles a little bit, I think it would imprint on them. I think even our leadership would be awed.
It would be.
Not, of course, there are no guarantees, but surely if they saw you staring at them with those same uncanny eyes, they would understand that the ground has shifted under their feet.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They are stagnant.
You know, there is talk that one of you three make a persuasion check.
I will.
Okay.
Or wait, do you?
I will.
You? Persuasion? Bard?
Okay.
You might want me to do it.
Okay, yeah.
Bard.
Okay.
No Bard.
You got
No
the
Bard.
You're bringing a bonus for. Ooh, nice. No?
I was like,
That'll be 25.
yeah.
Shit. Okay.
I don't even want dice in this game
Okay.
anymore, guys. Thank you.
I don't even need dice. Why do we need dice?
She takes a deep, deep breath in, and you feel like she's, like Sanea's coming right up to the edge of, like, a priestess oath. So she's taking it as far as she possibly can. And she says, it is known that it is currently the age of Tezcatli. Perhaps the age is coming to an end. Mere mortals cannot know this. And only in retrospect. But it is my private doubt that made me press for this mission as hard as I did. I was the one who survived the swallowing. 3 of my sisters' minds were shattered. They were weak. I was not. And so, I came. I did not do that lightly. And I think, with you standing before me, Your Grace, that I believe I've been vindicated, but I don't know yet. I am a worm.
No one would mistake you for weak. She steps toward her. She takes her hands and puts
She stiffens
them
as
in
you
her
go. She doesn't run from you, but she like stiffens. And
Don't
her
me a word.
her priestess composure finally fails a little bit because you can feel like the face stays neutral, but you can feel a little tremor in her hands as you take her hands.
You are right, and I should have seen exactly what you say. But they will not believe until they can see. I cannot usher in this age without showing those of my land. But if you do believe there is time for this, it could change the tides for Germentum.
Well, I agree.
And Titus, if need be, I can send a few of our, I guess, experienced political leaders on our end to help, if need be.
If Rutilius,
like an envoy.
If Rutilius spoke on the behalf of House Vaughn, they would need to hear it from a Vaughn themselves. If that's what their cost is, that is what our cost might be.
It would be you three.
But 2 days, you think?
2 days.
To ride there.
5 days minimum.
Well,
yes.
Let's discuss this amongst ourselves when we come back to it.
Please make yourself at home. Yeah, and like kind of like usher out, and now whoever else can kind of like help them kind of find their grounding or wherever they would be, you know, that kind of scenario.
She very deliberately, after bowing to both of you, she very deliberately looks at you and then drops not quite forehead to the ground, but she goes to both knees and salutes you, and then comes back up. And
while she's foreheading to the ground, I'm going to ask Toya to clear my eyes and give me a clear mind while I'm watching her, get so that I can just turn away, get the glow. I want to see if this is the bow of a true believer, of someone who believes in Talak, or someone who just simply believes in the Pantheon and what they're looking at is a person of the Pantheon.
Okay.
Good question. Good question.
A lot.
A lot.
28.
Nice.
Guys, what
A
are we
lot.
doing here?
A lot of rolls today.
I'm loving it. It's so good.
Neither. You were looking at a woman who is in the grips of a true crisis of faith. And the answer drove her, the need to have an answer drove her to risk her sanity and her soul. Competed against 3 other women and a 1. And now she's coming here and she is going to find her answer one way or the other, because she can't live it. This is unlivable. To think that that somehow the very heavens are misaligned. Right. I mean, think about that for like a deeply, like a devout society. Yeah, that's like horrific. That's like an existential problem.
Yeah. Existential AI crisis going on right now.
Yeah, I got experience with that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Still things are in harmony. Yeah. Okay.
Divine convergence.
So the fellowship, your absence from the larger feast is noted, but people are still running in and giving you things. They're not angry, like they know something very significant. Even the people who couldn't see everything, they know something like.
We always knew you were going to nail it. Yeah.
Earth-shattering happened, and so no one is really pressing you. You've gone back. Actually, where do you just go, like to the door of the keep? Do you go inside?
I would bring us into the keep.
Okay, all right.
Because also I kind of want to hear the joy in it again. And like hearing her upstairs, hearing her laughter,
like giggling with her friend,
and knowing her smile. And then I think when I would be
beautiful
arriving in the light of like everything that I opened up when I was on my way up to have that conversation on the roof, all the darkness, all the dim, all the dust in Titus's mind. When he looks inside of it, he sees like the home that it never was for the first time is what he always wanted it to be.
And for the first time, Titus, you walk into a keep that has not betrayed its promise. And you now know that you've been living with a darkness your entire life. Even if you didn't know, there was some part of your soul that knew she was in agony. Because Livia's not just your twin, she is your anima. And she has been freed by the grace of Toya and potentially others.
Oh yeah.
It's true, Jeremy.
Yeah, so we kind of go in,
So this is the work of the maiden.
You know, this is the work of everyone.
Jedum, come back!
Yeah, exactly.
Because that little daredevil is now two moons older. Remember that? He was already walking, so now he's running.
Yeah.
A big bird that's destroys the soul.
You go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
You light a fire in the hearth, and you see the pantry. And for those of you who had the incident at the pantry, the pantry feels a little less congested now.
I'm gonna need a minute. I want to walk into the pantry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door.
Yeah, honestly,
Okay.
fuck.
All right, the place where Lord Falco Vorn met his met his timely. I was just about to say his timely demise.
Yes, demise.
Okay, you go in. The rest of you are just in this. It's not. I wouldn't say a rude rustic kitchen, but a rustic patrician kitchen.
You see Marcus go in, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, we're not talking about the Phoenix. I don't know what that is. Okay, cool.
He'll tell you.
Have fun, Marcus."
And inside, I'm just gonna look around, just take in the measure of the place, feel it for the first time since all this has really began. And I'm gonna pray. Dwyer, a great evil and darkness has filled this place. It is within your ability to help cleanse this area of the memories, of the hurt, of the pain. Please bless this area, banish the demons, and fill it with your light. And the entire area, the entire pantry, if I can get it, with her blessing and cleansing it. I don't know if I can, but...
There's the golden light that pervades the pantry.
Underneath, you see a little light coming out.
Yeah.
Marcus is cooking again.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, my lady.
And as Marcus is in there, what do the rest of y'all do?
I'll quietly sit on the events that happened before this insane event of how Loyatar definitely was, I guess, not in a sponsorship, but took notice of Livia at one point. Very, I guess, outwardly so, in my eye, anyway.
This is Ashtiana playing with the hardtack biscuit. Yeah. She's contemplating the wonders of the universe.
And I will lean over and just take a bite.
Aww.
So fleeting is life, my love.
She looks right in your eyes.
I know it's
She goes to where the bite was.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Ooh. Get a room, not in this keep.
Can we quickly take measure
and then hands you the biscuit back.
Our allies and what we need to do.
Do me a favor and go get some more.
Ew. Assuming
Dead teamers are gross.
Gay people.
Unable to buy you time. Conservatively, how far away is this enemy?
And who is this enemy?
5 days.
A better question.
5 days. But if me and Lakala could ride Spess.
Spess was sent away, no?
He answers my call.
I thought he was his own being. And then I take a bite.
His being acts for what is right for our goddess.
With respect, the last time you went riding alone on Spess, trouble found you.
The last time I was not there.
That's a good point.
I'm small. I won't burden him too much.
But the bigger question is, who is the army we are preparing for?
Do we know who leads them?
Who are these people?
Where?
Should we
Who's
prepare?
south?
What
The
I have.
Empire.
Ugh.
It's Vizium. It's them. All of it was for naught. We're preparing an army no matter what a decision was made.
But
No matter what the trial was.
the Lady Vale is not at their head.
And she's not the head right now either. It feels like she did that intentionally.
It's her duty, if they call it.
Can we send scouts to find out exactly?
Agreed. However, she was very deliberate in how she had to take that legion back to Leptis Regium. Right? She was very specific. And taking a troop situated at that lodge will take time, then more time to have to come back.
It's a different legion.
We are.
Which was already on the move. Before
And
you
Vizium was a distraction.
And we are short on time.
But she's still not leading them right now.
We can hope so. I'm sure that... And then I'm going to kind of look up here, giggling again. I'm like, Livia, I'm sure, took good notes. You know, going through her journal and everything. I'm like...
So you're talking about Spess, huh? Getting there on Spess?
I think that might be our quickest option.
Would Spess be willing to take the priestess and Kala?
It's too many.
Spess would be willing to take me and Lakala.
Do you think he'd be willing to? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I think so.
So you would stay here, and they would go. You'd be in the scene.
I'd go with them.
Would you like us to prepare some preparations while you're gone? Or are we all going?
No, we
What
can't.
are we doing?
I would like to note that me, myself, and I would potentially be a bargaining chip and influence with my mother, who currently leads the Urlet.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 people we will, that we will not
Five.
have here.
Her bodyguard.
5. 5 people on the
She's
counter.
just a messenger.
How about a ship with wind?
Yeah, but she needs to be seen so that they don't think you killed
Just
her.
to get us there.
I'm pretty sure that she being seen.
I'm the only one who needs to be seen. They will lay eyes on me, and there will be an understanding. Needs be, there are things I could show them.
So 3 people unaccounted for. One of them is the leader of the nation that is about to be attacked by the Empire. The most important person being left behind, and a divine being who has power over all else. So everyone, and you, who is also very powerful, but I don't know. It's it's 3 people too many not being here to prepare for what is to come.
Forgive me, but your presence itself is not. Look what happened to your brother and what they did to him.
You think they would do that to her?
What I'm saying is your presence alone may not convince them. They are a snake pit of politics there, from what I understand.
Sure, but there's a deeply seated religion, as shown by the fact that she just kowtowed to you the second she saw you.
Even I noticed that.
There will be a respect paid. There will be work. But I believe what Talik has gifted me with will persuade them. And if I do so, would not the Urlet people aid you in this endeavor?
We can hope. Take the evening and all of you pray to whatever gods they are.
I guess this nation is built on hope.
You need to be seen tonight.
Yeah, we do. All of us.
Wesa, from what she did and informed me, our people are very subtle. We need to be like the water and flow within and support them, but don't directly go up against them. Or they may rebel, or may be splintered, and we won't have all of them aligned. We need everyone to assist us.
That woman, that priestess right there, was in the greatest amount of spiritual distress that I've seen anybody since I learned that Quailthon wasn't real.
She said many are not like her.
I know, but I'm saying I felt it. That if she is one of those that's feeling just the weight, the spiritual unease that they feel, and she's already started talking about there's problems in Tawani, was it? Tawani?
Teowani.
Teowani,
yeah, something like
the
that.
city.
Yeah, if there's already problems there, then they're going to be deep-seated and deep-rooted. I get that, but she feels that right now. She ain't the only one.
And she was a witness.
She
She
was
is
a
of
witness.
them. Her voice will carry weight with
Because there are other people. I don't know.
Marcus, you said that we also had kin here?
Yeah, you saw him first. One of ours, she had remember the hammer they said was part of the ring that got lost a long time ago? She had it at her side. It was...
Where is this person?
She's here in the city somewhere. She
At the
wouldn't-
statue.
She was at the statue when I left her, but I don't know if she's still there. But she had Jason Tenderheart's tomb with her.
That might
What?
be a little bit more
So
pressing.
there is
I tried to
1,
tell you,
2,
but you have lots
3,
of going on.
5 different things going on at the same time.
and
we need to focus.
a candle light in the hut of Vigulus Deus.
Oh, so that's who that is.
Yeah, that's our adventure.
Very exciting.
How we'll divide this. Fair enough. Candle, kin, you two focus with the priestess.
Before that, visibility to the city, because they need to see us right now.
Yeah.
This is your celebration.
We're all walking out.
Okay.
And I will
One,
hold
two.
hands with Ashiani.
And I'm gonna summon food for the whole people.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
and
yeah.
we're not getting into it now because we're done.
We're not. Yeah.
And I'm gonna use both my spell slots for it. So
She. Okay.
that's a lot of food. This is a lot.
That is a lot of food.
Yeah. No. It's and it's on.
Late but present.
Feast.
Okay. Then we will pause the tale with the Fellowship going out, making its first joint public appearance.
Yep. Teams of two.
With your lady sister having been granted an extraordinary amount of grace, and whether or not you survive remains to be seen. But you have woven true to this point.
Yes, because we're.
All right. That's
Faraway friends.
All right, faraway friends. That's us.
Holy smokes.
That's our return.
Holy.
We were a little rusty, but we got there. And
Sorry if it was boring.
And we are barreling. We are gonna all these sessions are gonna be stuffed, probably at least as much as this. So, come along for the ride. Tell us what you thought, and we will see you next time.
Yes.
This time, take care.
Bye-bye.
Blow the candle.